I'm Sarah from the upcoming. A pleasure to have you here at Raindance Film Festival. Maybe if you could kick off with an introduction to Typist, artist, pirate king.
That's exactly right. Well done. No, it's quite a complicated title, but we got the title of the film from Audrey's passport. You used to have to write your occupation in your passport, and Audrey put Typist, artist, pirate, king. So that's how we got the name for the film.
And the backstory to this is amazing. You know, Carol's sort of discovering this archive of Audrey's artwork and just thinking, what is the story behind this? And it's such a beautiful film, and you brought so much to the character. What was the appeal for you in taking it on?
Oh, what wouldn't be the appeal? I mean, I've worked with Carol before. I love Carol. I love Cairo. Cairo's our producer, and I became friends with them after The Falling. But that's not the only reason. I read the script, and I mean, Audrey's quite elderly, so I sort of said, "Are you sure you wouldn't really like an elderly actress for this?" But Carol said it's more about her spirit, and I agree with that really. And there's something about art that the spirit of it is eternal, and I suppose that's why I thought it was okay for me to play Audrey.
And it's not an easy character to play in sometimes. You know, on paper perhaps quite cantankerous, but there's so much wit, so much humour, so much imagination, and this dynamite kind of collaboration that you have with Kelly as well. How did you get into character, and particularly how did you work with Kelly?
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. She talks a lot, and I had to learn a lot of lines very, very quickly, and I didn't want to divert from the lines because these are things that she actually said in her diaries. And when you write, it's slightly different. It's a different register to speaking, and obviously as an actor you have to try and make it active. But really the answer is I didn't have long. I mean, it was COVID, and there was a week between that and filming The Thief, His Wife and the Canoe, because the location of that had to change because of COVID. So just had to do everything really, really quickly, and luckily, or not luckily, no luck involved, Carol sent me lots and lots and lots of materials so I could immerse myself in that and try and discover Audrey's way of thinking.
And what was it like working with Kelly? Because obviously the dynamic between the two of them is so crucial, because Audrey's going on a journey, but so is Kelly's character. And this climax where they're in the car and there's just kind of this outburst, it feels like there's a great catharsis for both characters.
Yeah, I mean, at that moment, I think Audrey just kind of drops her, really. But also, I think because she is an artist and her job is to engage in the world and really, really perceive the world, Audrey can tell that there's something going on with Kelly's character from the beginning. Right from the beginning, she's talking about you've let your appearance slip, and she's asking her lots of questions about what's going on with her. So I think she can tell that there are inner hidden depths going on, and that's something that Kelly does extraordinarily well.
And in terms of the takeaway from the film, I mean, it kind of, it's got that sort of road movie vibe to it. There is a lot of humour, but there's so much heart and so much compassion, and maybe this idea that everyone has an interesting story to tell, and particularly for women, it's really important that they're uncovered and put on the screen in this way.
Everyone does have an interesting story to tell, but not everybody tells it. And the thing about Audrey was that she engaged with the world all her life, and she made art all her life, and that was there waiting for us to discover it, thank God. So I suppose what I take away from it is that even if you think nobody's listening, and if you express your engagement with the world and how you see the world, someone out there is going to love it and find it useful.
Amazing. Thanks so much. I really enjoyed the evening. Thank you.